police, we ask ourselves, hii shida yote tulitoa wapi? Then the answer will be unfair recruitment exercise. I'll say unfair recruitment exercise because mimi nilienda polisi as a passion. Go and do a survey between those people who are employed kitambo na wale watu wenye wanaandikwa saa hii. Watu wanajituma, watu wa kitambo. But when we come across those people who are pushed to go and do police, kwa sababu hiyo the only option they had, wanakuja tu kwa sababu wanakuja. Wanakuja kwa sababu baba yao amewaambia wakuje. They're not coming to work. They're just coming because they've been given that opportunity. Afande tukaze kamba siku ya recruitment. Watu wa recruitiwe wenye wanataka kazi. We can tell these people want they can work with us or they cannot work with us. And then let us also listen to the report that the officer commanding station wanaleta kwa sababu my last point is political interference and intimidation. I thank God because all our leaders are here. Wewe umengangana, umeenda umeshika mama wa Chang'aa, umeenda umeshika mtu, amepigia MCA, amepigia MP, amepigia mkubwa wa polisi, umepewa simu, umeambiwa ongea na huyu. I think that amounts to corruption. So they give you pressure, wanakuambia usaidie huyo mtu, na kama hautasaidia wewe ndio utajipata pabaya. Na kwa hayo machache nitasema tu, mgeni njoo mwenyeji apone. Leo tumepona. Welcome sir. Thank you sir. Karibu OCS Endebess to summarize the same as we close our chapter.
Tupigie walimu makofi.
Recommendations at the OCS that you can make. Chief Inspector Martin Muremi Gishobi, OCS and the best police station. Thank you, sir. I'll focus on the recommendations that we can make to improve the stations, especially within Nzoia County. One of the assistant chiefs talked about the challenges that we are facing when we are fighting the illicit blue. So we have a challenge here within the office of the ODPP and the judiciary, where they require that you must have the expert report from the government chemist before plea taking. Remember, the Article 49 is very clear. Once you arrest someone, within 24 hours, he or she must be arraigned in court. But now when you go to court, they require the expert report. The government chemist that is near us is in Kisumu. So sir, on our recommendation, we can recommend that Eldoret being a city, or maybe Kitale, we can construct one government chemist in Kitale or in Eldoret, which can cover the whole North Rift region, sir. The other issue, sir, is on the insurance cover for our officers. So we are facing a lot of challenges on the insurance cover, especially something they are calling pre-authorization. You find, sir, you are going with a sick officer, all our spouses or our children back at home, but the pre-authorization, before the insurance authorizes that you get the treatment, it is taking hours and others have been declined. So, sir, if you can check on that. About 3 years ago, we had an insurance cover, the NHIF comprehensive, sir. If they can borrow the footprint of what was happening to this insurance cover, sir, I think it will be of much importance and it will improve our morale, sir. On that, sir, of the late, the insurance cover is not accepting people to go on rehabilitation. We have some officers who require rehabilitation, sir, and it is declining, which is bringing a lot of challenges when we are trying to deal with the mental health within our officers. Thank you, sir. The other point, sir, is about the career progression, the scheme of service. So much has been said about the career progression, but we had some recommendations, sir, that the senior sergeant and the inspector, they are sharing the same job group J. If they can be elevated to job group K, then the chief inspectors to job group K, ikiendelea hivyo, sir, it will be much important. Hata chain of command, sir, itaweza kuingiana. Thank you, sir. Another recommendation, sir, we had is according to the service starting order, sir. It requires that officers, most of the junior officers above the age of 55, they be transferred to their home counties or maybe some counties to prepare them to integrate with the society on their, as they await their retirement. Sir, we have some challenges in implementing that. I also recommend that a police constable who is above 50 years is someone who has a lot of experience. Based on that, sir, I think we can consider the police constables who are over 50 years to be considered this for a promotion to corporal. Because sometimes we are facing challenges. A senior officer with a clean file, but is still a constable above the age of 50. So that one we shall appreciate, and it will also boost the morale of the junior police officers. The other challenge, sir, we are facing is about the adequate budgetary allocation. Let's say, for example, a police station like Kitale Police Station and Matis Police Station, it has a very large population where you find the vehicle, the Land Cruiser is moving in and out. Sir, if the fuel allocated for this motor vehicle is 450 liters, sir, per month, if it can be increased to the busy stations and also to stations like Chepshoina Edebes, which are covering a large geographical areas, so it would be much important. Because most of the times, for example, the stations that are in Kwanza, Chepshoina, by date 15, sir, the Land Cruiser have no fuel. And you know, it is the responsibility of the OCS. For example, we must ensure that prisoners go to court. So you find most of the time our OCSs are suffering a lot. So if you can intervene on that and the fuel allocation be done based on population of the station and maybe the geographical of that particular station. The other one, sir, is about the procuring additional motor vehicles and increasing fuel allocation. That one, sir, we really appreciate. Then we have, sir, a recommendation to renovate and build more public houses and offices. For example, sir, my sub-county police commander is housed in a UNIHAT in Edebe sub-county. The station itself it is situated in an old building that was condemned by Ministry of Public Works. So if through the partnership with the political class, if we can give them the priority, so it will be much important, sir. The other issue, sir, as I conclude, we have training and retraining of new weapons, career on training courses. Sir, we thank the government that it has bought the modern weapons for our services. But now the challenge we have, sir, some of the weapons, the rifles, the officers have not